Hey guys, it's Bree the Coupon Queen. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I want to go over 5 additional ways and strategies, things that you can implement in your everyday life to save money. This has nothing to do with the typical couponing or the typical rebate apps that I'm posting on my channel. This is going to be 5 separate ways. So if you're not interested in getting into couponing, I highly recommend it, but these are going to be other ways that you can implement in your daily life. So if you're wanting to save more money this year, definitely stay tuned. And if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Take a second, hit that red subscribe button and the notification bell. My channel is all about ways that you can save money and sometimes how you can make money. So it's definitely important to make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out on different strategies that you can use. Excuse the mess, we are moving in a week to our new house, which I'm so incredibly excited about. So there's boxes and crap literally everywhere. I will be doing a tour of the new home. A lot of you mentioned that you want to see that. And I will be doing a video on how I'm able to furnish and decorate my office on a budget, of course. So those will be coming in the next couple weeks as well. So regardless of all the mess behind me, let's dive right in. Number 1, the first saving tip, and all of these I use and have used myself. Number 1 is going to be repurposing different products. And I'll tell you what I mean. I have 2 examples for you. When you're looking for different furniture pieces, or you have an idea and you want to look for a certain product, sometimes using something else to be for that product is a great way of saving money. So a lot of people will turn like old dressers and such into really cool little coffee bars and coffee niches, wine bars, anything like that. So that is something that you can of course DIY, or you can find one that looks like it'll work for what you're using and be able to use that instead of purchasing a coffee bar or something on even Wayfair, Amazon. It's gonna be more expensive. A lot of people as well have used dressers for TV stands. They'll take out some of the drawers, they'll put a nice coat of paint on it. That way it'll have all the different drawers for you to put in the different DVD players and Nintendo, Xbox, whatever you have, and keep it looking really nice. Also, dressers are really big, so it'll fit a really big TV, and furniture does not have a very good resale value. So if you buy something for $1,000, you're probably only gonna be able to get like $250 to $300. So you're being able to save like 75% by repurposing different pieces of furniture. So now let me show you the 2 different ways that I have repurposed furniture to save money. Number 1 for me is this liquor cabinet. So we wanted a liquor cabinet. My dad has one that's incredible, and he's able to make super cool different cocktails and fun drinks at the house. And it's obviously another way of saving money is doing it at the house instead of going out. So I really wanted almost this exact same thing. I wanted it to have 3 shelves so we can display some of our cool different liquors and such. Then I wanted it to have doors on the bottom so that way it can store different liquors like standard liquors and all of our other little mixers and things like that. But this is actually not a liquor bar cabinet, anything like that. This is a bookcase. When I was looking at different liquor bars and cabinets, they were very expensive. So instead of buying the pieces online, the ones I were looking at were between $500 and $1,000. They were really nice, of course, but I did not want to spend that much money. This bookcase you can actually get at Target. I believe it's about 150 bucks. I found it on Facebook Marketplace for like $70 or $75. And it works absolutely perfectly. It fits in the space. So that is one example of how I personally repurpose different products to be what I was looking for instead of buying the actual piece online or in stores. It's gonna be a lot more expensive. Another example is these pots that I used as a little arrangement for some succulents. Now, this has little feet on the bottom of it as well. It is not supposed to be a pot or a succulent planter, anything like that. This is actually a saucer that you would put a larger pot in to help hold water, and there's a little plug underneath it. But all the pots that I were finding that were short and fat like this and would make a really nice arrangement were $15, $20, $25. This I got at Walmart. It is a Better Home and Garden product, I believe. It is plastic, but it looks really nice. It looks like it's a gray concrete, and it has the little wooden pegs underneath it, so it's really farmhouse, which you guys know is my favorite decor style. These were about $9.50 each, so quite a big difference in pricing. Strategy number 2 is buying used products. Furniture is a big one. You can go to Ashley Furniture and find amazing, gorgeous furniture. I've been there and I literally could buy the entire store and furnish my home, but their stuff is also extremely expensive. Some of the bedroom sets that I liked were like $3,000 to $5,000. So what I would recommend instead is going on to Facebook Marketplace. I bought previously used Ashley's Home Furniture for bedroom sets in the past, $500 for a huge queen bed, 2 big dressers, and a big, or 2 nightstands and a big dresser. It was $500. In store, that exact set was $3,500. So I highly recommend. All the furniture I've typically ever purchased was from either Craigslist back in the day or Facebook Marketplace. You can also check different apps like LetGo and OfferUp. Those are 2 more really good apps. They're local, you can go check it out. Of course, make sure you're doing it in a safe way, but I highly recommend checking them out. I've sold things on there personally, and I've purchased products from each of them personally. So that is another great way of saving a lot of money. The third strategy is going to be using cash envelopes. I just started using the cash envelopes this year, but I've loved it so far. So personally, I am okay with spending cash. I don't like watching my bank account balance decrease. So I don't like swiping my credit card, my debit card, anything like that. But if I have cash, it's not included in that bank balance. So I'll spend it like water, unfortunately. But I don't really keep a lot of cash on me. So what I do now is make sure I give myself a budget for personal use. There are a bunch of different tabs in here. I have medical, I have for my car, I have different things for home renovations, emergency fund, anything like that. I have all of those different cash envelopes, and I'll link this exact pouch below. It was on Amazon. It was like 10 or 15 bucks. It's really good quality, and it comes with a bunch of different like plastic envelopes that you can color coordinate. You can write little tabs on it, whatever you want to do. So what I do personally is I give myself a budget of $100 a month to spend on things that I want. If I want to go buy a new shirt, if I want to get my nails done, if I need to get some makeup, obviously I coupon for that, so I don't really spend money on that. But I'm just saying, anything that I want to spend on myself personally, if I want to go out to eat, that's a big one that a lot of people spend a lot of money on. So what I'll do every month is I will withdraw $100 in cash. Then anytime I want to go do something personally, or I want to go get lunch, I want to get Starbucks, anything like that, I take it from this cash. So I'll hand them the 50, go down and down and down. Once the cash is gone, that's it. I'm not going to swipe my card because I don't like to see that go down. So that is how I'm able to hold myself accountable and make sure I stick to my monthly budget for how much I'm able to spend on things personally. So I highly recommend doing the cash envelope system. It has worked for me really, really well. Strategy number 4 and 5 kind of go hand in hand. What you can do is open up a new checking or savings account at a different bank for a couple reasons. Number 1, a lot of different banks offer you a bonus to open up a new checking or savings account. I will have a couple that I'm going to research real quick, and I'll link them below in the description box. I don't get paid for you signing up for them. This is not sponsored, nothing like that, but I've done it in the past, and I was able to try out PNC and Chase Bank, both of which I still have because I love them. They're really good banks, and I really like their apps. But I have been able to try out a couple different banks, and they'll give you a bonus for signing up and depositing X amount of money. So I'll link a couple below in the description box. Why not? It'll give you a free $200. They all have different stipulations and such. You know, you have to send over $1,000 at least for 30 days or XYZ. But each bank is going to have something different that they're going to offer you. And yes, that is income. So it is taxable. So make sure you include that on your taxes. Otherwise, the IRS will send you something in the mail and be like, hey, don't forget about this money. And you will have to pay taxes on that. So just a heads up on that. But it's a way of making money or saving money because you're starting with a new bank. The other reason why I really like having multiple banks is because it's harder to transfer between the two, and it's out of sight, out of mind. So if I'm in my PNC bank account, I can't see what's in my Chase unless I separately log in and check on Chase. So if PNC is where I do all of my daily transactions and pay my rent, pay my mortgage, my car payment, whatever, then I'm in that bank account all the time. So if I schedule a monthly transfer, you can schedule reoccurring transfers, which is how I have found a big way of saving. So schedule reoccurring transfers, whatever you can afford. Maybe it's 50 bucks a month, maybe it's 100 bucks a month, 100 bucks a week, whatever you think you can afford. Then you're transferring that over to your Chase account. Now it's out of sight, out of mind. You're never really logging into your Chase account because it's just a savings account. So I highly recommend start some new bank accounts. You'll get paid to do so, and it can really help you with transferring over money and being able to save a lot more. Okay guys, time to announce the winner of the giveaway. This is the giveaway I posted in my CVS haul video last week. Congratulations to Just Tasha. You are the winner of the $100 of beauty products. So all you have to do, of course, to get those beauty products is shoot me an email, breecouponqueen@gmail.com. Let me know your full name. Just put in the title that is what you won and your address so I can get that in the mail for you. Thank you again to everyone who participates always. Now let's get into the 5th strategy for ways that you can save money. And strategy number 5 is using a credit card that either gives you cash back or gives you points for something that you want. For example, if you want to travel, get a credit card that gives you miles. So when you want to travel, then you're traveling for free. So you're saving money that way. But of course, you want to make sure you're very financially responsible to do that. You don't want to just throw a ton on the credit card and then you're racking up debt and you're not able to pay it off. Personally, what I do is I use a credit card for everything. That way I'm keeping my credit really good. I'm racking up a ton of points. Why pay for it with my debit card when I can pay for it with my credit card? At the end of the month, I pay everything off, so I'm not accruing any interest fees, and I'm getting all the points or cash back for all the purchases that I made for the month. Whether it's gas, groceries, maybe I went shopping for some clothes, my car payment, my car insurance, whatever, I put it on a credit card that is gonna give me rewards back. But again, gotta be very financially responsible for that. You don't wanna rack up a ton of debt. So that is just something that I have done personally. Of course, any of these tips and strategies, pick whichever ones you think will work for you. Maybe implement 1 or 2 at a time. And drop a comment below. Let me know if you're gonna be implementing any of these into your daily life or if you've already been doing some of these strategies. I'd love to hear what you guys are doing as well so we can all make sure that we are saving the best that we can. If you have any questions or anything, of course, let me know. Don't forget to smash the like button on this video. And if you're not subscribed yet, I'd love to have you. So hit that subscribe button. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next video.